I'll post the announcements and then we can get started. Okay, we bring up the live chat and we'll go ahead and get started. Do I want to do tournaments first or Brix Expedition? We'll just claim all that kind of stuff. And I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Make sure my mic is all the way plugged in. I've noticed a couple times it's not actually plugged in all the way. There we go. Which is weird. That might be causing my little bit weird audio issues. I can't seem to find a source of. Okay, I guess we'll start off with a little bit of some of these. This one should be easy enough. But yeah, hello. Happy Friday. Gonna be doing kind of the usual thing, though I will be later, which I'm really looking forward to doing this. We'll be going through and doing Godzilla Battle Line. Its PvE mode is active right now. I think second day of that. Probably do like 3 maps, like 6 maps. So we'll do like a attempt refresh. But really looking forward to that. But yeah, actually, much to my surprise, people have found some info about the the Magisto Master event, which looks to actually be a Master event, which is actually kind of interesting. Honestly, figured they meant just a just to be a all-star event, like you get like 2 tiles, various nodes towards it. Like, I mean, I feel like that would make the most sense, though it looks like this master event is going to be very much so not exactly rewarding you a big number of tiles, so I guess that kind of makes sense. I would say that the last node, looking at the data mine stuff right now, I don't know why I keep on opening this. I wish I could get that to go away, but it doesn't give me that option here, sadly. Don't want to play there. That should be a fun team to fight. Try to save the fun teams till now to go ahead and have those for the stream. It'll be like the first, I think, 3 nodes. It looks like it's 7 nodes. So the last node you have to get 7 stars, of course. But it's like 5 tiles for the first clear, which I mean is only first clears for master events anyways. But you only get a few tiles per, and I think it slowly goes up. But man, it is a little bit sad that this might be kind of slow, so you might need at least to get through the 6th node to get it. Because I think that might even put you at 100. I think like the total number, if you add them all up, is 145 tiles or something like that. If you do all nodes, including the last one, which is the last one's gonna be the hardest. Looks like it's currently tag locked as collectibles too, so we need a good collectible team. 7 stars at the last node, 6 stars at the second to last node. Both of those, like, they could be challenging. Not the hardest. I mean, collectibles pretty decent, especially if you have like the right collectibles. But yeah, it's, I think the second to last node has Cole and Masako. But I think like the last wave looked like it had Masako, Lloyd, Gambadon, and 2 Great Whites, which would be kind of challenging. They might be enough to kind of burn you down quickly. And I think the last one had like multiple Scullys, multiple Malocks. The one wave like there's like 3 Reapers, a Malok, and some other stuff, which out of that actually kind of like it might be honestly a fun one. Like just fight Malok with a horde of zombies. Like no, I could be for that. So make sure I don't do any of these weird ones. I had one fight go really south for me earlier. They just like instantly killed Santa, went and taunted with Unders and everything, but they just kept on hitting Santa and just killed him. I never removed his taunt, sadly. I had enough to fight them, but I think I actually might have enough fights here that I don't actually have to do too many more classic space ones. I tried to do some of those beforehand. I went through a whole bunch of medkits. I should have waited to do the easier ones first. But I want to do the easier ones at least on stream because those are actually fun. I mean, they're easy, but they also are like actually kind of fun to play on some of these. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, actually kind of legitimately surprised it's going to be a master event. But I mean, I guess nothing's to say they can't change the format of master events and like give you way less tiles per each clear. I mean, that was maybe just thinking they probably didn't mean master event in the Q&A because I was like, I feel like All-Star would be the best way to milk it. It's still kind of, though. I mean, I guess collectibles is such a oddball team. It's gonna be kind of funky to do it. But I'm also curious to see what teams people are doing. I was looking at the stuff. Somebody was posted their like roster of collectibles on the Discord. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot Fright Night is also a collectible fig. So for collectibles, you have Fright Night, Spooky Girl, and Zombie. I'm like, we're almost at the point where we could make a spooky only collectibles team, which I don't know. I don't think those figs are good, but well, man, I guess Fright Night is. Spooky Girl, mid-ish. I mean, I guess lower now. I mean, mid back in the day. Zombie's not too great, but he does come back. So that's kind of neat. That's kind of interesting. It's like that might be a fun team to try to run some point if we get like some more of them. I mean, I say that it's somebody who doesn't have. I need to make sure not to kill you with him. Who doesn't have Fright Night. It's like, yeah, I could definitely run that team. No, you can't. But that would be kind of fun. Let's go and pop this. Also, we'll go over that a little bit more when some more people get here. I think there's probably some people want to kind of discuss some of those things. Honestly, the last two nodes sound fun, which I guess is kind of the biggest thing. I mean, that would be kind of nice. Though, gosh, my collectibles team's not the greatest. Like, I have some of the like good figs, but none of them are like really. I think I have Super Wrestler to 6. Though, I mean, I think if I get to the 5-star, I will be pretty happy. 6-star and 7-star, I think definitely going to be challenging. Though I think 6-star like might be the biggest holdup. I mean, maybe the double Malluck, it is actually double Malluck because it doesn't actually tell you which wave it is. I don't believe. It's just that these are like the order of the figs that spawn in, so there might not be 2 Mallucks at one time. But the Malluck could be a little bit more challenging with some spooky army because I can see Scully just one-shotting some people. But it might not be too bad. I guess also if they forgot, collectibles also include Santa. I forget that Santa's a collectible, so he will probably make some of those fights kind of easy. If you have like a good Santa, I mean, if you have Santa and have him like a couple stars, definitely recommend investing up into him and getting him going. I mean, he's never going to pay off for that one. But I feel like I might have the stuff to get me through. Currently, the 5-star node. Like, I think some of my stuff is at least strong enough that the 5-star one, I think that one was maybe level 60, level 50 recommended-ish. I don't know if that's the actual level. I might actually tell you what the levels are of the enemies for that one. Oh my gosh, can you not take that long, please? So yeah, so it might be a little bit more challenging, but it looked like that one won't be like you necessarily need a high level. It might just be finding the right combination of figs. So I feel like Santa and Yuppie will probably be a good combination. I'm not sure who I might go afterwards. It might just actually be who I have most leveled. I guess probably them and maybe Super Wrestler. Super Wrestler I think I at least have at 6. And you killed the one that revived. Excellent. Yeah, I'm just gonna exit so I get full health again. Forgot, never use Scully in a map with Alec. Now I'm gonna forget I tried that one. I guess I just have backed out so I would see some of the figs were dead. So I'm gonna go back in there and see that I have like, I will miss that I have 2 tries left. But super happy, it seems the arena issue, not arena, the server issue is fixed. Or at least it's fixed for me. I think I've heard some people said they still having some issues with it. I just have noticed on my own end though that it seems that has Alan, so let's not do that one. I can attempt this one. But happy about that. Actually able to get #1 payout now before payout. Really nice. Not get knocked down because other people can still get into the game before payout time and just knock me down because I have to get in. Been having to get in like the last like 2 or 3 hours before my payout. That was the only way I was able to actually get in and do any better. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the wheels on my chair. There we go. Which was just kind of annoying. Really hurt my Masako farming prep because I was hoping to get like 300, 250 gems a day. Just start saving up for that. Went down to like 125. So it took me a little bit to figure out when the server actually went down for me. Heal it back up to full. And there we go. That's my spooky team. Spooky army. Plus Santa. He sees you when you're sleeping. I mean, that's spooky, right? We'll use a different team to fight Ninjago because Ninjago have always been a little hit or miss. Forgot about this team. Let's go and fight that one. Also, I think I realized I'm doing the non-vocal Dragalia's Lost Part 2 soundtrack. Very interesting. I've been waiting for them to start saying like anything. Let's go and go for you. Pop that again. Pop one of these, and we're good. Oh yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because I thought I heard somebody mentioned a while back about it. I guess somebody really looked into the Magisto Master event. So I thought I saw something. Somebody said maybe they found something in the files. But apparently there's actually lots of info. Oh, also worth mentioning, because at first I was like looking at well, maybe this is old stuff. Most of the figs look kind of old. I think like the 2nd or 3rd node has Lionel on the team. I'm like, that actually could be kind of interesting. Like, this probably be too hard. But I was actually kind of surprised and a little saddened that there was no Lionel and Royce on like some of the later nodes. Because I was like, that might be a fun one to like attempt a fight of. Not gonna do y'all, because y'all actually kind of countered my team decently, and if I don't do it right, y'all do good work. But yeah, so that's like that, and I think, let's see if I know, it wasn't Friday, it was Cole and Masako. I think those were like the newest figs. Cole, Masako, and Lionel. I guess Lionel technically is the newest, but I think besides them, that was the other newest figs. Which Lionel were low stars. Like an easier node, I think should be kind of fun. Like I kind of want to fight one of those teams. Like I feel like that is going to be a type of team that is going to be like a little bit scary. Like some teams with Lionel and like a bunch of courage, and I guess Royce. I think Royce will help a little bit too. Royce and Storm. Storm will be, I think, really the strong hitter there. Well, I mean, I guess Lionel really leveled up will be too. But I'm curious to see how the AI uses them when you fight them. Because I think that team is going to be very strong. But I feel like the AI is going to really misplay it and not really wait to get like good courage gains before doing anything. Which I think is going to be the big downfall of New King's Court. Okay, check to make sure I don't have any messages on Discord. I can do that on here without having to use my phone. Or I can at least see if they have like a ping. Okay, saving you. Were you the one? No. I could probably do y'all. That one was just slow. He slows the game down too much, especially on a timed map. I'm gonna fight y'all. Then we'll probably soon move over to Brix position. I might even go ahead and finish off this. I do want to finish off that timed quest to use, I think it was Imperial Heroes. Looking forward to that. I think that should be kind of fun. It's a little bit different. I have a couple full Imperial teams, or at least I think a single full Imperial team, or some like Imperials. Like maybe try messing around with them. Worst case, I might stick on my anti-classic space team. But I like to use the Brix position time quest to hopefully use a team that's a little bit different and just kind of have fun doing it. Go ahead and spin. Excellent. And just remove all the buffs. Also, not exactly sure why, but I decided to do another like month-ish long thing where I'm gonna try to at least do like a tweet every day. I think that's like anything important, but I thought it would be interesting to try doing that again. I tried doing it at one point. It was like, okay. That's something as if to say I need to do, but I would like to maybe put some more like gaming entertainment, gaming, dinosaur, other like weird related stuff out there on Twitter, because like I like sometimes reading some of that kind of stuff when I go on there. So I'm like, yeah, I might put out some myself. Not saying it's anything important, but lots of people just put like random tweets out there. I'm like, yeah, it might be kind of fun to just do that, or put my own words into the hat, I guess. I don't think that's the correct phrase for that. But yeah, just put some of my own stuff out there. The day 2 thing was how I'm just honestly not feeling the new, I guess, MC, I guess that'd be what you call them, designs for the, I guess we're not the main characters for that, but like, the new featured band or whatever, I'm not feeling them. I mean, I guess the Manta Ray Big, I think his name's Big Man, but he's just a Manta Ray, and I think Manta Ray's just kind of cool anyways. The Octoling and Squidling, yeah, they don't do it for me. That was the one, yep, that lagged up. Can't do that one because he's on that team. We can do some of these though. Found a very spicy take, I think, maybe. But neither of those two designs appeal to me. And then the Manta Ray is just like a big Manta Ray guy who's honestly kind of weird, but like, he's not bad either. Let me go ahead and target you. So we go ahead and start working on some stuff. Pop some of this, go faster. And we might even get lucky and hit him. But yeah, I've started also watching Teen Titans again recently. Very interesting. I think that show is old enough that I didn't have like, when I would try to watch it, I could only watch it in the like, you actually had to see it as it came on live. Well, I think I might even missed it then. You know, like the last time I was like trying to catch reruns of it. So it's interesting watching it mostly in order. Because there's like some bits of stuff, like I kind of remember some stuff for those episodes, but I don't remember anything really about them. Like right now I'm on, well, I think I just finished the Titans East kind of like story arc, and it's like, yeah, I don't really I don't really remember any of this. I think I vaguely remember there was a Titans East at some point, or somebody got called up, and I think I remember some of the people on the team, but not really all the people, or whatever the powers were, or anything. So it's interesting seeing that. It's also interesting seeing the different villains on there. I do actually like, I think, the majority of their villains. I like some of their random... I'm assuming they reuse somebody from some of the different comics somewhere for some of those villains. I mean, there might be like Teen Titans villains, I don't know, or Titans villains. But yeah, I'm assuming they're actually based off of something not all original. But it's interesting seeing some of them. Like, some of these people kind of be like, I know Killer Moth. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he wasn't the original. Pretty sure I remember him from Batman. But he was interesting. Same, let's see, him, I know him, Brother Blood, and of course Slade, from other things. And I want to say one other villain seems like he might be familiar, though maybe some of the aliens might be like the one-offs or whatever. I could see them maybe being a little bit more, like, unique. It's been interesting watching it again and having fun with it. I mean, I enjoyed the show then. I'm enjoying it a little bit more now. I'm actually surprised by how dark some of the stuff is actually choosing to go on there. Kind of neat. Ooh, my team, but maybe better. But maybe not. Who knows? Checking Discord right quick. Okay. Bring that back up. But yeah, it's just been kind of fun watching that show. We're actually watching a bunch of older shows again recently. Because we're watching some Ben 10 stuff. Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Force is definitely more my speed, or maybe my favorite from that. Though Omniforce has been pretty good as well. See, we did that. Watched Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Be cool, Scooby-Doo. Honestly, the end of Mystery Incorporated, like, really started to lose me. Like, it was getting very weird, not like just too much solving a mystery. Will definitely highly recommend Be Cool Scooby-Doo. I do think that one is probably my favorite. Scooby-Doo now, really have to get used to the art style. It is like Family Guy art style, so it's a lot to kind of really get used to there. But honestly, some of the best mysteries I think that Scooby-Doo's ever had. So to me, that is a very big compliment. Okay, we'll be using a different team here. You actually use a decent team. Actually, I'm not even bringing that team back. That might be kind of a fun one. Though, actually, no, you're definitely going to die. You've got, Lloyd doesn't really do his job anymore. I might want to... Actually, no, let's use... I want to use Chili. Though I could even maybe use my other Chili team. But yeah, let's use this one. Ouch, yeah, I forgot the little bit low on health, so doing those classic space fights. Just use somebody a little bit different. I don't know if this team's good against Ninjago or not. Should be easy enough. I just don't want to use all the spooky characters that they get some extra bonuses against cause they're spooky. Some quick heals off right at the beginning. Also, I've tried working a little bit with moving Santa around to a different spot. Not sure if it helped too much. Only occasionally do I notice Santa being bad. But I feel like after moving him, I feel like it was always kind of bad, weirdly. Like you just go immediately for him. Go and hit somebody with that. I guess, actually let's go Honest. Because Honest is really close to 6 stars too, which I am very much so looking forward to. I should make him a decent bit stronger. That should help me a little bit more with proceeding with the Imperial All-Star event. I'm happy that's back. I think I can get the 3rd or 4th node of it done. I think the weapon one requires 5 stars. We'll at least be able to attempt that. Won't be able to attempt the one that requires you to have them all at 6 stars. I don't have 5 6-star Imperials yet. And even if I don't know if I would have exactly the ones that would really be needed to do it or not. I kind of want to try this. Sure, let's go and use this team. See how this one goes. Oh, I guess something else we can talk about, because I haven't talked about this. Well, I mean, did that little live stream react to it. But the Nintendo Direct this week. Some interesting stuff in there, honestly, in my opinion. Let's go doot. Yeah, there's interesting things in there. I think it was honestly a pretty decent one. Like, I think there was lots of stuff in there for different people. And there was some different, like, neat games to see. It was cool that there was at least some mention about Pikmin 4. I haven't actually ever played a Pikmin game before. I played the like section of the Nintendo Land for the Wii U. I thought that was really cool. I kind of wanted to play one since I actually had Pikmin 3 release since, but I didn't have like the money at the time to really like get like that game that I knew for sure. Well, I didn't know for sure that I would like or have a good sense I would like. But I should hopefully have the money then to maybe be able to branch out and try a few different games. Which I'm looking forward to doing. I thought that would be one I definitely would want to pick up. Fire Emblem is funky. It looks like you might actually be able to summon one person from each of the different games. Might be kind of cool. Like if I can get me Ike or some other characters I like. Neat. I like Celica. Don't care for Sigurd or Moth. So like those being in there don't really interest me, or it's not like a good selling feature of the game, but am looking forward to maybe having that, or at least even more news about that. I still want to get 3 hopes at some point as well. Sounds like a little bit of a backlog there. It was cool that Endless Dungeon is coming to Switch. Probably get that to PC though. I might get other people in like other circles that might get the game. But if they do, they'd probably be getting it on that. So I don't know, just kind of lots of like neat things. I saw some people that were kind of disappointed by it. I don't exactly fully get it, or by them saying like those kind of like nothing there. That seems a little much. Although some people seem like they don't mention like one particular game. It's like, oh, it was worthless. But it's always interesting to see what the new like game people are going to complain about not being shown is, because it seems like there's always one. Or a few, like, they didn't show this. This presentation was terrible. Now, I will at least say, looking back at it, it was interesting by how many the, like, Stardew Valley, or whatever, like, the game was before Stardew Valley. I feel like that was the biggest one I heard about. That farming one's not really a genre for me. So, yeah, none of that stuff really interests me. But it was very funny how it kept on, like, going back to that. I'm like, we're having another one of these. Because they really get described basically the same way. Like, I will freely give the people making, like, memeing on it about that. Like, yeah, those are basically sounding like the same exact game. Kind of funny that kept on getting, like, brought back up. Because none of them really sounded different from each other. But yeah, it's a decent number of games there I think I would be kind of interested in. At least if I have like the spare money, though I don't know what I might be spending some of my spare money on at the time, so I might not get all of those. But there was at least a decent few there that looked interesting to me. Don't do that, team. Oh, that one lagged up on us. Locked up on us. I will try this team. See what this is like. And I guess we'll move on over to Brix Expedition. Then we want to cover the Magister Master event when more people get here. I will just like repeat all that information. But honestly, kind of interested. I honestly didn't think that was actually going to be coming. At least not anytime. I'm not saying it's going to be coming anytime soon either. Honestly, I kind of could see that more as a like 3rd anniversary type event too. Not saying it would just be for the 3rd anniversary, but something about that sounds a little bit like third anniversary type stuff. Wow, this team, Anti-Classic Space is not the team to be fighting this team with, it would seem. Honestly, yeah, let's go with this. I'm gonna go with you. I think we need some group healing right now. Some of this, there we go. Keep it going pretty well. But yeah, no, there's at least a couple different things that I keep on forgetting some of the different games. Of also really mentioned the new Breath of the Wild. It kind of showed off a little bit of stuff for it. I'm going to be perfectly honest, probably not going to be buying that. I meant by the first one. I think it's definitely a neat game. But I don't think I will exactly get my money's worth out of it. I don't know if I would actually play that game that much. Like, I feel like when I play those types of games, I play it for a little bit and then just kind of like wind up never finishing it. So I don't know if it's actually the best use of my like limited money to pick it up, but I definitely have some people I would be greatly willing to watch play it. So that is definitely a interesting one. But yeah, there's definitely lots of stuff there that I like. I saw some stuff talking about that versus the PlayStation one, and the only thing I saw with the PlayStation one that seemed kind of interesting is God of War 5. I like God of War 4. Never bought it, never played it. I mean, it did eventually come to PC, but I'm not going to buy a PlayStation just to play it. I don't think it'd be really one that I would like playing too much. I think I would definitely much rather watch other people who are better at that game play it. So yeah, I'm looking forward, I guess, to that, but everything else was kind of like, eh. This is nothing. These aren't really games I kind of like care for. But I guess it also kind of depends on what console you have. Like if I didn't have a Nintendo, or if I didn't have a Switch, I probably wouldn't care about the Nintendo Direct at all. So I think this is definitely something related to that. Also been really neat to see the Discord grow like quite substantially recently. Although I know a lot of people probably just wanted to hop in there for like the data mine section. I mean, there's lots of interesting stuff in there. I do myself really enjoy or really find funny all the pictures of like the random gold wells in there, like the mine area. He's gonna pop me one of these. Which, knowing Chili was probably gonna kill it. Luckily it did not, so I'm happy about that. Pop another one of these. Get some healing. Gonna pop one of these. I'll go ahead and pop you. There we go. Whew. Alright, it's kind of resting. It's been a little bit of a hectic day today. some nice deep breaths in. I don't know who all here may have saw the... Yeah, it should be easy enough one. Well, also about that team as well. That might be another fun one. Just something a little bit different, I guess. Sure. I wasn't gonna say, yeah, the birthday video. Looking forward to building some more of those sets at some point soon. Honestly, looking forward to making some videos talking about some of the stunt sets. There's some interesting stuff there, especially the figs. The figs are exceptionally interesting in my opinion. Just really wish that theme was like a little bit more better received. Yeah, go ahead and blast them. I mean, I put like no healing on them, like they can even heal anyways. I think honestly, to me, that was the biggest like question mark with the Ghostbusters. I'm like, nobody does really any like form of healing. Like, you don't want to give anybody any healing? Like, I know Ray has a way to heal himself, but really that's it. So I don't know, that was just, honestly, still to this day, a head scratcher for me in regards to this team. There we go. Easy enough beating a Brix. Not Brix, tournaents. Oh no, who's calling? Go over there where they stop calling. Elite champion, this is what I'm looking for. A new Imperials, which luckily I have enough battles to do, I think, all of that right now. I'm gonna be honest, I might even do this and like take a little bit of a break. I don't want to take a nap. I'm kind of tired. That was a fun team. Let me just make a... I want to make a new Imperial team. You. Where is non-such? Here we go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. Where's Spooky? Oh, Scully. There we go. That should be fun. I think I'm gonna go through like this map, and I think I'm gonna call this stream do like a part 2. Alright, just hit somebody. There we go, good boy. Actually, you know what? Well, you're on Imperial, you're pirate. I say, ooh, I could deal with just like a full Spooky Army team and then York. Oh, wait, no, York's just pirate. Getting tired. That should be easy. Well, let me go and send some people off to the mines. We need to have some people already in the mines. And we can continue. Oh, I will mention there is an interesting game I saw today. Yesterday, I think it's like you can't even park. Or no, you suck at parking or something. Something along those lines. Also looks kind of interesting. Looks like it could sadly be a little bit of a bad game though. But it still, admittedly, looks kind of interesting. It's like a little bit of a racing game, but you have to like get to different like parking spots across the map, and you're competing against other people to also get them to all of them first. And there's a whole bunch of different like obstacles and other things in your way. Maps look kind of cool. Though we really need to see more of what the other kind of maps are, because I saw like a little bit of a sponsor stream for them. And it looked interesting, but some of the map variety, like there was like 4 maps to like a multiplayer match, and like on the I think the second batch of 4 maps had a repeat map already in it. I'm like, ooh. And then from there I just felt like I kept on seeing more repeats when it looked like there should be like lots of different ones. Okay, so we can't actually. Good thing I saved that team. Sure, we'll go this. Why not? I don't know. It should be easy enough to beat them. But it looked interesting. But there isn't actually multiplayer play with friends. It's just like online lobbies right now. The multiplayer, like invite friends to a match feature doesn't currently work, which is like feels really bad for this type of like party game. And there's also like a very weird microtransaction store thing. The game's already like, I want to say maybe $15, $16 with some off for launch. And then there's a battle pass plus other microtransactions. I think somebody said, oh, they had like some screenshots like of some of the different stuff. Something was saying that is $70 or $60 worth of microtransactions for like cosmetics and other things in the store. And then plus the $10 for the battle pass racing season thing. And it was just kind of like, yeah, so that's a good way to like kill the game. Well, it really looks like at that point it's a free to play game, and I'm like, but it has all this other stuff. Like it's not a free to play game, but it has all the like hallmarks of one. Sadly, like it might be kind of fun to get it, but like I don't know if you even really continue doing proper development. There'll be like more seasons and later, but I'm like, well, if I have to like pay for the seasons to get the minimal reward stuff out of it, like I just definitely don't want to do that. I mean, it looks like a game I would probably pick up and play with my friends for like $5, maybe $10. Like I think it would be kind of fun, but it looks like it like I don't think you even have like the long-lasting longevity of Among Us. Like, I feel like it kind of needs to be a little bit more like that with the price and everything. Okay, go ahead and go on in here with that. Yeah, we need some healing. Okay, we didn't get any healing off of that. I'd really keep my Malak alive. Please get some healing. There we go. No, we lost it. Very minimal healing going on with this team. Surprisingly. Well, I guess not very surprisingly. Well, that game looked intriguing. Apparently it's free if you have Game Pass right now. Curious if Tim might stream. Apparently it does have a single player mode, or like a campaign, which sounds like it might be kind of interesting. Not sure what you, I mean, probably it's a bit more single player focused maps, but I was like, well, if it could be the like multiplayer maps was almost like here's like a test mode of them or something, but you're doing it yourself, going to like you learn all the different maps, where all the different parking spots are, practice on different obstacles and everything. Like, that could be kind of fun. But it's kind of weird that there's also like no roadmap or anything else. But like, there's gonna be more racing seasons, okay? But can you give me like some free content, more maps, more biomes, new obstacles, some stuff like that? It looked like almost everything right now is like grasslands, grassy hills, mountains, or like a grassland with a grassland with a farm on it. Like, the only real difference I saw looked like maybe you had more out there, and like all the levels are kind of all like hilly or mountainous anyway, so that really kind of counts as a different biome. But you had that, and it was just kind of like, and then you had one that was like a farmland, or looked a little bit more like a farm. But I don't know if that was just a little bit more decoration, and it's just kind of like that's it. Well, that's all I was able to see on the sponsors stream, and every time they completed a lobby, they had to like log out of the game to log back in and try to all like sign up for multiplayer lobby to be able to connect with each other at the same time. Like, that was kind of not great looking for your like sponsored stream. Like, I think they spent 1/3 of the time they spent doing the whole sponsored stream trying to connect to each other's lobbies, or not lobbies, but like trying to get into the same lobby with each other, restarting the game, all that kind of stuff, which is just like, that's just sad. But it looked like the game launched incomplete. It's also filled with extra payment options for like, might not be a $20 game when it's not on sale. I don't know, it might be like $18 or something. I can't remember how much it was actually marked down. It was like 16, or maybe it was like 13, something. Maybe it was a $15 game. But still, do that when it almost feels like it kind of should be a free-to-play game. I don't know, stuff like that makes me happy that when Brawls came out, it was a buy and you shouldn't really ever have to pay again. Or right now, they're not talking about paid DLC, which is nice. I could support some in like the far future, maybe like a couple years or something. At the point where it's like, yeah, you run out of all your money you got from like the base release of the game. Sure, I can see doing that. Though I can also see maybe if they want to do the stuff for the like IPs for Lego, maybe those could be like paid ones if they get it, because I know that might cost them some money, or at least judging off of what it was like for Lego Legacy, they had to pay to be able to use the license for like Ghostbusters to put them in the game. So I'm assuming if it did that, they might do the same for Brawls. So if you want some like third-party licenses, it might cost them some money versus them adding in like more Lego originals that would be like free. I can see them putting that in the game for free, but maybe selling some of those licensed things, sell some of those to keep the game afloat, and then like people who might not care to have those don't have to have them. I mean, I guess you can say that about all of the stuff they add in. Like, they can maybe put a bunch of Ninjago, which is not, I'm against Ninjago, but I might not be as big a fan as some for Ninjago. Like, I think there's definitely some stuff like this missing for my likes for Ninjago, but Ninjago does have like 3 different like seasons in the game. Like, they have like decent representation right now, so I might prefer some other stuff to get added in there instead. So we want to go down. Let me double check. What's this one? Okay, so we might even want to go up. Though, granted, I could fight this team with my anti-classic space team, which would be pretty decent. So let's go ahead and do here. But yeah, so like, I guess you can say the other stuff like I might not would buy I might not would buy like a Ninjago season. Like if they did that, so I guess like somebody could say that for all the stuff, all the things that get added into the game. But I feel like the licensed ones might be the best. And then that could also be a good way to let them know whether or not people actually even want licensed stuff in the game or not. Let's just go ahead and start with this. Ow. Would I really not like to lose you? A spooky stab. Take him out. Take him out. 2-2-2. A big AoE. Take him out. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, definitely not a good team build, but definitely something a little bit different, kind of fun. Take you out. There we go. Having York come in to assist Scully is not too bad. I'll be honest. But yeah, stuff like that is why I'm happy like Brawls isn't actually a free-to-play game. I guess it could have benefited from it, but it wouldn't be exactly getting money. I mean, I guess then they could be nickel and diming you for stuff, but most of those are then like cheap. It wouldn't be like just $40 worth. Like the stuff it has now would monetize some of that stuff, and it would be like $40 at max or whatever. Most games would be much greedier with the microtransactions of free-to-play games versus just like straight up buying it to begin with. So that wouldn't, to me, that wouldn't have been good. I mean, I guess the game could have more players, but I don't know, that's not like the biggest thing to me. Let's go with this, and I want to throw somebody else fun onto the team. I would like you. Yeah, let's run with this. See what this gets me. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this map, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream there. Might do a part 2 later tonight for the more Godzilla battle line stuff. I'm just getting kind of tired right now. But yeah. Let's go ahead there, because I didn't pay attention. I was like, oh, he has clumsy, so he's gonna miss his first attack, so maybe it's not worth giving it to him. Oh, well, he'll get attacked one time, and then he'll be fine. No, wait, he also has buff immunity on him. Not even paying attention to that, thinking all about whether or not it's worth giving it to him with clumsy. Looks like just restart this one. But yeah, I don't know. The Magisto information is kind of interesting. Actually, I might do like a full... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Actually, like, give me that at the beginning. Second time in a row he's gotten it. But yeah, I might even try making a video upon that at some point, but I do have like a welcome meeting tomorrow, and I don't know why I'm even giving that to you. I don't even give that to you normally either. Man. Why am I... You know what, I'm just going to end the stream here.